Well, we're never ending with these absolute cultists. These people are constantly, always putting themselves right in the center of the drama lately. I really want some new drama to pop up. I'm not gonna lie. We got old Denims. Denims is back in the thing. This is from Diesel Patches. You're extremely stupid. Let's get into it.
So there's a Twitch streamer named Denims, and she is suing Ethan Klein because Ethan claimed that Denims supported CPS coming to his house, and if he doesn't retract his statement, then he'll be very, very sorry. This lawsuit was to be paid for by
This is so funny, bro. She had no grounds to stand on, dog. I saw when she posted this and then showed that she had a GoFundMe, bro. I knew that it was going to retract immediately because Denims is another example of one of these people that just lies always. She's always lying. When that skeevy pervert Destiny got into his skeevy pervert drama, yeah, she threw herself in the middle of it, and she had nothing to do with it whatsoever. She didn't have anything to add. She actually looked like the bad guy in her situation, which made Destiny look better. And these guys do this stuff all the time. They're willing to sacrifice whatever cause that they're currently supporting in order to further their own popularity, to shove themselves in the spotlight. We've seen it with old Hummus Pickles. His goal was, oh, I got questioned at the airport, so I'm gonna make this the biggest news story of the week, when all that does is distract from the causes that he cares about, which really he just wants more money to buy another Mercedes in his mansion. And then we got Denims here, who's rallying her audience to make paint like Ethan as the bad guy, which they love to do. He's critical enemy #1 right now. It's just so hilarious. Her case had like no standing because like they could character assassinate her in court, for one. For two, she signal boosted Bad Empanada and was shaking her head agreeing with it the whole time. So there was no way that any lawyer would have looked at that and said, yeah, I'm gonna take that case. That's a winner.
Donators who would like to support a very important cause where a Twitch streamer sues a YouTuber over bullshit. I wonder how much money was raised. $45,000. Wow. I'm glad this money's being used for YouTube drama instead of something far less important. Funny enough, some of the GoFundMe donors.
No fucking way. What type of retards do we have in the world right now, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro. If you're one of these idiots that donated to Denims, I have one thing for you. When you donate $5 to a GoFundMe and say Free Palestine, why the fuck didn't you donate that to like the Palestinian Children Foundation or one of those like charities that actually go to like doing betterment for Palestinians? This was $5. She did send the money back because she's not doing the lawsuit. This is $5 you pissed away. You might have well as just rolled this probably cocaine covered $5 bill, because that's like a thing, is like US currency is like has like a certain percentage of cocaine on it, but you should have shoved that up your butt. Yeah, that would have been a much better use of that $5 bill.
Donators commented Free Palestine after donating their money to Denims' legal fees, as if Ethan Klein losing some money was...
Also, this had nothing to do with Palestine. Absolutely nothing. This was just disgusting, dude. She was like, oh, let's just attack this dude's kids by signal boosting the schizo, who literally misrepresents like all facts of the situation as bad as possible, which is what he did. He utilized a lawsuit that Ethan went through with his like housekeeper, which I looked into, and has nothing to do with like his house being too dirty. It's all about like wrongful termination. It just was like the most egregious like hit piece ever that was so bad faith, and she just signal boosted it. It's funny how anytime one of these guys decide that they have an enemy, what they do is they rally up, and then they just watch every bad hit piece. They watch everything. Any problems they had with each other before, those are gone. We are now, oh, you hate him too? Well, oh god, I can't wait to lick your nipples.
All affect what's happening in the Middle East. Yeah, good job donating to Denims. You saved Palestine. You're all a bunch of fucking heroes. Anyways, Ethan reacted to this lawsuit threat by shaking in his boots. And after all, Denims is a very intelligent, intimidating...
No, Denims isn't actually suing him. She backed out already. She already gave the money back. Said, if I do pursue legal action, I will use my own money, which is Denims code for. I asked a lawyer if I had grounds. He told me you're a fucking dumb bimbo and to not talk to him again, get a new lawyer. So she went and put on Twitter some bullshit and gave the money back so she wouldn't look like a fucking skeevy scammer.
Influencer.
Denims announces she's suing me for defamation. Stupid fucking dumbass. She's the
Also, in the U.S., you have to prove a lot of grounds for defamation. This is one thing. As funny as I thought it was, the cease and desist from Mudahar and Ethan Klein to Noah Sampson, and as funny as this Denims thing is, I don't think either lawsuits, I don't think the Noah Sampson one will ever go through. Because of the fact that you have to fucking prove that it has hurt your career in some way. You've had financial, it has hurt you financially, and I don't think any of these guys can prove that because this drama has done numbers for all of their channels. Because they are all become drama tubers. This shit's more important, this drama's more important than any of the causes they claim to fight for in terms of numbers for their channel. Dude, come on. She needs to sue Ethan. Can't, sue. What the fuck? Ethan can't keep getting away with this shit. What the fuck is he getting away with? These dipshits lie as if it's their fucking job, because it is.
Someone's personal life. I actually genuine think, well, I don't know. iDubbbz gives her a run for her money.
Does this accusation that Ethan Klein claimed that Denims is responsible for the CPS call hold any weight? After all she did was platform an individual who called for a CPS visit, downplayed CPS visiting by saying children do not experience trauma at a young age, and never disavowing what the individual in the video was saying. But don't worry guys, she claimed that she disavowed a CPS call after the initial VOD ended.
Sure, but we're talking about not cops showing up at your house. We're talking about CPS, which anyways, to begin with, one, I don't condone. I've never condoned it, and you will not be able to find a clip of me saying, yes, we should do this. And he knows that I denounced Call.
This is the thing that's so funny about all of these fucking lying streamer creep bags, is they know that they could have easily, when the harassment started, when CPS showed up, they could have fired up their video, done a 5-minute apology or a 5-minute disavowing and condemning harassment, but instead they say it in 2 seconds in a 3-hour live stream. And then never say anything else on it after they've promoted the shit to the fucking rafters. This is disgusting. This right here is where it stopped being about the bullshit fucking war in the Middle East, right? Well, it's not a bullshit war. It's a very serious thing. It's horrible. Whatever. Anyways, this is where this was about just doing as many personal attacks as Ethan as possible, and then putting it under the guise that you can't criticize us, because if you criticize us, you're basically supporting the deaths of Palestine, which is so fucking gross.
Calling CPS on him. So why would anyone in their right mind continue pushing this narrative? Well, because then he would have to take accountability for what he said on his show.
What a brave and stunning individual. If you truly believe that the Kleins aren't deserving of a CPS call, you would have at least disavowed a CPS call being made during the initial VOD. You were given all the right signals that the accusations be—
Bro, fuck that jump up so bad. Diesel Patches, my dude, this is one of your fellow shitty gamers out here. That was dog shit. I would have cut that. It makes you look like a fucking clown, dog. You need to get your fucking funny up and not your money up. This is a money video, bro. I get it. But at the same time, well, what the fuck is that jump?
Made toward the Kleins, which is in a way validating a CPS call happening. Unless you truly—
Dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. Shut the fuck up. Somebody in my chat just said, here, I'll just pull it up straight. They're like, no, what's gross is the people dying and Ethan justifying it. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He never justified. You're so retarded. That's so retarded, bro. So it's okay to harass somebody and fucking have send CPS to their house over fucking a bad faith video because you're an idiot, right? Because you disagree with his stance that he's not supportive of terrorist groups. Dude still says that he's pro-Palestine. Get the fuck out of here.
Believe that babies rolling around in dog shit is okay. So yeah, this lawsuit is bullshit. I wonder how Khakis is doing trying to raise funds for her lawsuit. I'm refunding the GoFundMe. Well, that didn't take very long. Why don't we go ahead and read the rest of her retraction tweet? Thank you, everyone, for proving Ethan wrong. His behavior is unacceptable. And
I do like that she said proving him wrong, and she didn't even get close to the amount that she was fucking wanting. I can't remember what the exact amount she was, but she didn't fucking hit it, and her actual lawyer was like, listen, honey, you're fucking retarded.
People do care. You didn't even reach a quarter of your goal, and Ethan never apologized nor retracted his statement.
It wasn't even a quarter, bro. Look how fucking stupid. And you know what's funny, dude? She, in her video, like, where she was, like, trying to rally her people up, she lied, like, 6 times in that video. It was so egregious. She talked about how Ethan never, Ethan acted like that was the actual chat, and he never corrected that, which he did. She acted like, she pulled up, like, old clips, like, about, like, trying to prove him wrong, and omitted the same shit that he proved her wrong on when she watched his content nuke. Again, these motherfuckers will omit any facts that disprove their cause, and it's gross.
Wow, you sure showed him. 2 sentences in, and you already come across as delusional. Great start. I don't want to fundraise to start a fight that I can't finish, and feel like I've let down those who have donated. With that in mind, if this is a journey I wish to undertake, I'll be doing it with my own funds. First off, I like how your main concern isn't your usage of donation money for something more practical, like, oh, say, the conflict you've been talking about for the past 2 years now, but it's the fact that you don't want to let your...
Again, dude, it's so funny whenever I see these motherfuckers. Like, this is something that I 100% believe. If you care about these causes so much, if this is like your fucking livelihood, it's so important that we help these people. We're the big evil capitalist country, and we're awful, and look how what's going on in these other worlds. We should care about that more. But also donate to my Twitch, guys. Make sure I can buy that new fucking Gucci purse, guys. I need those Gucci sneakers, them Prada glasses. Dude, if you really cared, you would buy yourself a house in a small town for an affordable rate, like $200,000 house. You'd be driving around in a $10,000 car, and you'd be sending at least half to a majority of your funds that you make off of this shit to that cause, if you really cared as much as you pretend to care. But these motherfuckers just want clout.
Donators feel down if this lawsuit isn't successful. Who fucking cares about the feelings of your donators? They're just as stupid as you are. Second, if you could fund this yourself, why not do that in the first place? Why the fuck would anyone waste their money on such a frivolous case? Who knows?
Because she be lying. Girl, she be lying. She's just lying out here. She's standing out. Oh my lord, I am just such a victim. The world hates me. I'm gonna sue Ethan Klein. Goes to the lawyer. Lawyer's like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Just leave. Don't ever talk to me again.
It does make me wonder, though, what kind of ad was Denims showing to convince her fans online to donate to her?
Bro, like, the millions that Ethan makes off of other people's misery. What the fuck? Why do you guys think that Ethan Klein's out here just, like, eating babies, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Or imagine seeing a woman streaming on Twitch and someone else online points out her bad behavior. What if I told you, in order to stop this disgusting onslaught against Twitch streamers, all you would have to do is reach into your wallet. For just $1 a day, you can donate to a Denims in need. Denims has faced online vitriol like no other. The way she bravely sits in her chair and says nothing of value is stunning and admirable. I usually donate to St. Jude's, but this is far more important. It's just so hard seeing one of your friends get attacked online. Getting attacked online. All she did was platform a crazed lunatic and spread misinformation about...
Bro, and anybody, like, there's no rational human being in the world that thinks that Bad Empanada is not a schizomaniac, right? And I'm not saying that he actually has schizophrenia. I feel bad for those people. Bad Empanada is just like a psychopath. He's a monster. He's a horrible person. And these guys are like, well, he hates Ethan Klein and I hate Ethan Klein. Well, might as well platform all of his lies. And then shake my head along with it. Wow, Ethan Klein just keeps getting worse and worse, guys. Holy gee willikers, Batman.
About child trauma. I appreciate all of you for your support. It means more than you know. You're welcome. Why issue a retraction letter and crowdfund if you weren't serious about your legal threat? Well,
it's clout. It's clout.
Changed my mind about crowdfunding because I realized that I didn't like the money grubbing narrative. Translation: I took my case to a law firm and they laughed in my fucking face. So I'm gonna pretend that I'm cooking up something behind the scenes, but this'll all be forgotten in a week. This is such an embarrassing cell phone.
Dude, this is such a, like, what this did, all this did, and I'm gonna be honest with everybody here, it has people like me who already think these people are absolute numbskulls. They were all lobotomized years ago, and now they just drool on camera for a living. We are gonna continue thinking that they're idiots, which is the logical world to live in, and then there's gonna be the people that drool over like her boobs and Hasan's jawline. I'm not discriminating against whatever you like, whatever your flavor is. They sit there and drool and just, yes queen, yes king. Oh, you guys are so smart. Actually, I think you guys are the good guys. This isn't just drama. This is about the bigger cause of the Palestinians. This isn't just slop drama tube. What are you talking about, my G? Like, it's gonna be, both sides are gonna be in their same position. Nothing's gonna change. I mean, and give it a couple weeks, dude, and Ethan Klein's gonna do something fucking stupid, and we're gonna make fun of his ass again. I mean, the fucking make fun of Ethan Klein days were a little bit before I started my YouTube channel, but I can't wait until the dipshit starts fucking virtue signaling again and makes himself look like an ass, where I can, like, burn his ass right now. But in this drama, he's coming out on fucking top right now, bro. This drama, he's the winner, and every dog gets the sun to shine on their ass every once in a while.
Like, you're trying to play this off as some sort of victory lap, but now you're just backtracking after realizing you have no case. Let's be honest, you're not going to move forward with this, and no one's going to care in a week. You're going to realize it's not worth it, and just make another Ethan Klein dunking video.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Easy to use motion
Like,
graphics.
it's so funny that that's exactly what's going to happen, bro. That's exactly why she did it, was so she could...
Go, G.
So
there's a Twitch stream.
So she could she did all this so she could dunk on Ethan Klein. That was it. She wanted to rally her fan base up to get really mad at the big evil Ethan Klein, which is just so fucking retarded. This is all drama shit. But they put it under the guise of the Palestinian movement, which again I think distracts from the movement in and of itself and doesn't help it at all. And then when she knows that she doesn't have a case, she just okay, rally my fans. I'll send it back. They'll think that we had a real big win here, and they'll think that I look really virtuous. My fans will be happy. Sure, the other guys will make fun of me, but I'll just make some shit up down the line to make them look like monsters. That's all I got on that one, guys. Denims is still as much of an idiot as she's always been. These guys are all just absolute morons on the internet. Like, it's so funny. We live in a land of slop tubing, which of course I'm doing right now, but they do the exact same thing every day, only they pretend that it's for a righteous cause when they don't actually do jack and shit. Thank you guys so much. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.